This creates the illusion that the sale price is even smaller. Price psychology. Some people call it the psychology of pricing, some people call it pricing psychology, but it all refers to one thing, and that is how we are able to get the subconscious mind to act favorably when it comes to the price. Today, I'm gonna give you 3 seemingly illegal ways in which you can use to get more action favorably for your brand. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna talk to you today is all about the visual. How you show your prices will definitely have an impact on getting the attention as well as action from your customers. The first thing in visual is displaying. Let's look at it. Now, this number, this number, this number, this number, and this number figuratively is the same. But as you can see, you feel a huge difference from the first one to the last one. Because you have more digits in the first one than the last one, you feel as if 1250 and the last one is much smaller compared to USD 1500. Now, what is it for you to take away in this? The writing length has an effect. The shorter the better. And more importantly, when you look at it from a phonetic point of view, you will see 1250 has 8 syllables, whereas 1250 has only 3 syllables. So this reduction of the phonetic way of seeing it or listening to it, the number of syllables coming down, reducing the number of syllables, has a huge impact on how you feel this number actually is. The second thing I want to talk to you about is sizing. So, does size matter? Now let's look at it. 1250, 1250, 1250 and 1250. But I don't know about you, but I feel that the first 1250 and the last 1250 has a huge difference. Because the size, the smaller the size, the feeling that I get towards that number, it's very small. The bigger the number, I feel as if it is a big number. Gentlemen out there, even though all the ladies always say size doesn't matter, size definitely matters. So what is it that you need to take away? Show always in smaller font sizes when it comes to price, because that will show a reduction of value in the subconscious to all the customers. Now, in pricing psychology, we have a bit of magic. Magic as in certain words that can be used to instantly make anything feel less. Or even if you want to make it more, you can use opposite words for those as well. Now, what are these magic words? First of all, just, only, low, tiny. Certain words like this has the power to make anything put in front or back, make it feel like it's very small. For an example, 1250 versus 1250 only, even though it's the same font size, 1250 only feels a bit smaller than 1250. Smaller words paired with the number, just like only, just, tiny, small, those kind of words paired with the price can make the price seem lower. Now, this phenomenon is called the Gestalt principle of proximity. When people see certain things in group, they combine it to make one big figure. Now, that figure, if it has a smaller word, it feels much smaller. It was exactly the same price, but didn't you feel a world of difference when you saw the different variations of it? That's the power of price psychology. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you is what we call the frame. When you frame it in a different way, it feels different. Now, if you can break the frame lower, you can make the field price lower. What do I mean by that? Now, if you say $3 a day feels much more easy to digest than $1,095 a year. whereas $1 for a cup of coffee feels very small compared to when you see $35 a bottle. A $2 burger seems seemingly very small compared to a $20 pack. That's the difference that it makes with a different frame put into the picture. You break the frame so that it feels small. You bring the reference point to where you want it to feel small. Now, which is the best? What might be right for one product might not be right for your product. So you need to figure out which is perfect for your product. Same exact price, but the frame made it feel different. Third thing is something that is very close to my heart, that is discounts. Now, why do I want to speak about discounts? Is that I see so many people mess this one up. Inside discounts, the first thing that I want to talk about is the placement of your price. Where you place it makes a huge difference. So the first thing is you need to have the sale price and it should be clearly visible. Now, if you can see the slide, you will see that the sale price has been highlighted. The whole set has been highlighted. That is important so that it catches the customer's eye. Then the bigger price, the regular price, the price that it was used to be, needs to be either on the top or on the left hand side, and the sale price needs to be on the bottom or the right hand side, because we read from top to bottom and left to right. Make sure you get the attention for the bigger price first, and make sure you show the smaller price, which is the sale price or the discounted price, second. That gives the ability for them to do a bit of mental accounting and figure out that this price has a discount. Now, if you are putting prices side by side, that is also fine, but make sure you create a gap between the two prices, the original price and the sale price, so that they feel there is a huge difference in the prices as well. Now, the font size again matters. Now, the original price needs always to be bigger and the sale price needs to be smaller. As you can see in this example, the original price is in big letters, whereas the smaller price has been given a smaller font size. This creates the illusion that the sale price is even smaller. This is why you need to use price psychology for your promotional activities. The next thing that most people have a question mark in their head is to show whether the percentage value or the absolute value. Now, I'll tell you how to differentiate and use the correct one each and every time. Now, look at this. If it's below $100, use a percentage. As you can see, if it was $50, you show a 20% off, which is only a saving of $10, but because it shows 20%, it feels a bigger discount. Now, if it's above $100, make sure you show the absolute value. Now, in this example, you can see if it was $150, you show $10 off. But if you were to show the percentage value, it would have been just 6%. The rule of thumb, show the bigger number in the promotion, whether it be the percentage value or the absolute value. Whichever number is bigger, you show that one in the promotion. It's all about getting the attention to what is important. Getting the placement right, getting the font sizes right, as well as showing the bigger percentage value or the bigger number in that promotional tag. Again, same exact price, but feels way different. Now, before we go into the bonus, let's look at some field examples. Let's look at the first one. Is this right? Now, there is definitely attention taken to the discounted price, but the before price is very small and the current price, the sale price, has been made bigger. This will feel for the customer as the price is high. So this is a wrong example. Now the next one, attention has been taken, but again, the before price is in a smaller font and the current price, the sale price, is in a bigger font. Why, people? Why are you doing this mistake? This is again wrong. Now, this one, brilliantly done. Attention has been taken to the sale price and it's in a smaller font than the before price, the original price, and it is right underneath the before price. So people can actually work out the difference in their head as well. Now, that being said, since you were here all this while, let me go into the bonuses. In the bonuses, I want to cover 3 pricing techniques. Now, the first one is what's called the round pricing techniques, usually used for luxury products, for luxury pricing. Then this shows the quality of the product. And of course, owning a luxury brand or product means you have prestige. So the pricing has to be also showing that prestige in the pricing. Now, what are some examples of this pricing? 20,000, 12,500, 100,000. Do you see it's very roundish? The numbers are very big and round. It's not fractions or anything like that. It feels very luxurious. Now, what is the opposite of this? It's called the charm pricing. There are a few names for this as well. Nice pricing, discount pricing, barter pricing in some countries, and also called 9 pricing, because you're trying to take attention to the rightmost number as a 9. And this is usually used for discounts and seemingly what you call mundane products or commodity items are usually priced using this technique, because you want to show that it has a discount or it's value for money. Now, what are some examples? 19,900, not quite 20,000, but feels like 19,000. 499 and 90 cents, not quite 500, but feels like 490. 9.99, not quite $10, feels like $9. You're using that effect in the brain, pushing the leftmost numbers down and creating an illusion that this has a lower value. Now, what is the last pricing technique that I want to give you as a bonus? And that is called exact pricing. If you are in certain industries that are of high net worth, for example, if it's, certain high value goods and services, for an example, apartments or investments, you need to show to the last cent. Now, what are some examples of it? A number like this for an investment or maybe an apartment seems like you have done the exact pricing. So having a price like this attached to an apartment seems like it's more valuable. If it's an installment for an investment, we can say 53,725 and 50 cents per month. Now, this gives an illusion that this is a worthy investment. The next thing is working out how to do your pricing as well as the marketing. Now, the first thing we have to work out is the product type, because the pricing cannot be randomly chosen if it's not matching the product type. First, work out whether you have a commodity item, upmarket item, or a luxury item that you're trying to sell. Based on the product type, the pricing strategy needs to be implemented. If it's a luxury product, please go with a luxury pricing technique, a round pricing technique. If it's a commodity item, if you want to show discounts, go with a 9 pricing technique. Because without getting these 2 correct, you can't work out the marketing strategy. If you have a luxury product, you need a luxury price. And this dictates what sort of marketing you do for this product as well. Because if you try micro influencers for a luxury product, it doesn't match what you're trying to sell. It goes the other way around as well. So make sure you know your product type, you price it strategically according to that, and you use correct marketing techniques based on the pricing strategy. Now, since you've been a really good audience, I'm gonna give you a super secret bonus. And this is this. 50% off or buy one get one free. 50% off or buy one get one free. Both is exactly the same. But what should you use? Comment right down below on what you think is the best way to display this. Research has found that rather than showing 50% off, if you show it as buy one get one free, because of the term free there, people tend to buy that one more because something free feels so good for humans. That's what you need to do. You need to make sure that you show it's buy one get one free. Are these the only things that can be used in pricing psychology? Obviously not. There are so many other techniques that I can teach you to take your business to the next level. Go down to the description and click on the link and book yourself a free consultation so we can work out strategies to take your business to the next level with pricing psychology, neuromarketing, and even behavioral economics. So I hope to see you there.